Happy Saturday, guys. We have a lot of work in store for you today. So hang tight. We're going to get 3 rounds for your warm-up. You're going to get 30 seconds of each movement. First movement is an up-down. Place those hands on the ground, nice tight plank position. You can jump back or step back. After that, you have 30 seconds of inchworms. Walk those hands down. Get a nice stretch at the bottom. Hips touch the ground. Walk the hands back up and then stand in between those reps. So a faster movement followed by a slower movement, followed by air squats, which you should be able to move a little faster. So into those air squats and then 30 seconds of push-ups. You can go from the feet or from the knees, keeping that nice tight core position. Everything's coming up all at once, going right into glute raises. You're going to flip over to your back. We've done these like every day. Really good activation, really good strength, making sure we're using those glutes and hamstrings to help us up. Lastly, we have 30 seconds of body weight good mornings. So you're going to get your feet about hip width apart. Weight is going to shift back into the heels. You're going to push your butt back and take a bow forward. You can see this slight bend in the knee and nice flat back. You're very focused during this movement. So this is, again, a very slow movement that you're focusing on using the hamstrings and the glutes to help you stand up. After that, guys, we have a fun strength portion for you today. 10-minute EMOM. On the odd minutes, you're getting dumbbell sumo deadlifts. So you're going to be in a wide stance like a sumo wrestler. You're going to get, you're going to start with the dumbbell in your right hand, and then you're going to get performance is 10, athletic is 8, and health is 6 on each arm. Okay, so you should be able to move this weight relatively quickly. You're going to definitely want rest during this movement, during this minute, rather. So make sure that you're choosing a number where you're getting a good amount of rest, because the next minute is going to get real. On the even minutes, you have burpees. So for performance is 20 burpees. That is a lot, all right? I know a few people that are going to be doing that. For most people, that's going to be a little bit of a far reach. Athletic is 15, and health is 10 up-downs. So remember, you've also got that up-down option should you not be able to burpee. Maybe you can do 20 up-downs instead of the full burpee, or maybe you choose the more difficult version of 10 full burpees and just figure out where that number needs to lie for you. After that, you're going to rest 5 minutes before you even go to the workout section. That's a spicy meatball. So be prepared. Definitely make sure you get rest during those sumos, and make sure you rest adequately before starting this next portion. Your workout for today is a 7-minute AMRAP. You're going to start with a burrito hang power clean. So starting from the hang, push that butt back, and just bringing the burrito from the top of the knee up to the shoulders and standing. Make sure you're standing and locking out at the top before you bring your burrito back down. Okay? For performance, you're getting 15. Athletic and health are both 10 reps. And then you're going to get plate strict press. Same rep scheme here. So if you did 15 on the burrito hang power clean, you'll do 15 on the plate strict press and 10 and 10 as well. All right, so you do that, rotate back and forth between those two movements for 7 minutes. You get a 2-minute rest in there, and then you're going to start a 5-minute AMRAP. That's a little bit shorter. Your burrito movement changes to a hang squat clean, so a little spicier there. All right, make sure that you're pushing your hips back in the squat and driving those elbows forward just like you would with a barbell. If you need to make that into 2 kind of pieced out movements, it's going to be the hang power clean plus a front squat. That's perfectly acceptable as well. So for performance is 15, again, all the reps stay the same during the second part. Your movements are just changing slightly. So you have the burrito hang squat clean and the plate push press. So dip and drive. Very similar. We should be a little more fatigued here, so we're going to enjoy using those legs, keeping the feet flat on the ground, pushing the knees apart. You should be aware of where you're feeling that weight when you dip. If you feel it in your toes, you know that you're in this position right here. Okay, so shift you back in your feet a little bit, and push your knees apart like you're riding a horse, okay? It's going to keep those knees safe over time, create a lot less discomfort for you. So, for your cool down, finally, you have made it. This is a good day's work right here. Cool down is 2 minutes on the right, 2 minutes on the left, couch stretch, and then 1 minute on the right, 1 minute on the left. Pigeon stretch, make sure you're staying stacked over the center there. Great job today. I know this is a beastly day, but I appreciate all of you, and I know you're all killing it. So we'll see you back tomorrow.